sort.
It's a random sort. So we are actually pretty good at it. So we need some help marshaling this one. I'll stay out here and help. Where are the marshal spots? Marshal spots are, yeah, that's right. Greg, you're new at this. Everybody else has done this before. So marshal spots are the corner, that corner, that corner, that corner, corners behind here you can't see. One on the top and one down here. So basically you get there, this guy stays on top and gets here. This guy gets this area here. That corner gets there, and the front straightaway on that side. This guy gets the front straightaway on that side, and this guy gets over here in this corner. So I think we've all done this enough. We know what we're doing, I hope. We put some tape on the carbon glass on the top up here that we're being annoying. Although there's one more that's flapping up right here.
All right, Microbreed Pro Stock Heat 1, bring them out. It is Bart Lobby, Lonnie, Taylor, Tim, Nick, and Craig. That one was Tim.
Tim Becker.
Not necessarily. I still don't know enough about these cars to
Bart Lobby.
have it figured out, but
I guess I just play with it and see what I can do.
you gotta start tweaking shock oils and stuff like that. And I was gonna try to get.
I think we got it. Well, we got one on the hill. That's park job. Guys, we need one more up top. Help us out, please. Help us out.
Okay. Yeah, I got it in Goro on mine.
I just have to have time to actually sit down and start tweaking on things to see what works.
All right. Stop them, guys. We can check them in.
All right,
Check 'em in.
let's see, Lonnie. All right,
Lonnie Stinson.
they've got names down here in the bottom. I'm just double checking to make sure they're right. Yeah. Craig, where you at? There's Craig, orange.
Craig Snyder.
Bentley.
Taylor.
Oh, okay. The transponder says Bentley.
Taylor Schwartz.
That's why I wanted to check. And then Nick. There's Nick. All right.
Nick Krodinger.
Everybody check?
Everybody's checked in. All right.
Give 'em a grid.
Bart on the 1, Lonnie on the 2, Taylor on the 3, Tim on the 4, Nick on the 5, and Craig on the 6. What is this icon? Hold on, I've got a new icon. I don't know what it means. It's working.
You can't see right. Better?
Okay, I'm going to assume it's working. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. No, 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 no.
Jumping. Board. No, that was, I think that was Tim. No? Who's in the back?
The cart rolling through the aisles isn't the tone.
Yeah. Nick.
All right. Let's try this again. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit of trouble going down the hill. They're all on their wheels. Oh, a little bit of trouble. So first week we are allowing Pro Stock rules with changing your radio, and I already see 4 radios on the stand. Actually, I think it's 3 and 3. 3 and 3. If I'm seeing correctly. It's hard to see the driver's stand from here. It is Nick out front, Taylor second, Lonnie third, Tim fourth, Craig fifth, and Bart sixth. Still Nick out front, but then Tim, Lonnie, Taylor, Craig all running within a second and a half. Oh, a little bit of trouble after the double. I think that was Taylor going upside down. Got a little bit of trouble down here. I think Lonnie going upside down. A little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there. Oh, Craig down the inside. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the doubles. It's very difficult to make those doubles with the micros. Oh, look at that. Lonnie and Bart going at it. Have to let off a little bit. Lonnie does. Bart gets around him in the doubles. And Lonnie under pressure. Actually, that was Nick making a lap on him. I got my white cars confused. In the doubles, in the doubles. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the triangle. Lonnie and Craig come together. Lonnie waits. We are halfway through. Still Nick, Tim, Bart, Craig, Lonnie, and Taylor. Nick with a 15.0 personal best lap. Lonnie turned a 13.3. It's not slow.
Two minutes left.
Oh, a little bit of trouble going up the hill. Careful. And one up front, one up front. And on the back straight. All right, I think everything's cleared up now. One more on the back straight, one more on the back straight. And in the cave, careful. Trouble in the cave. Craig and Lonnie still battling. They were 3/10 apart last time across the line. Tim and Bart were a second apart in the battle, second and third. They're going to be less than that this time. Looks like Bart has moved it up to second. Tim in third. Less than a minute to go now. Nick out front with an estimated 19.503. He's running consistent. 15.0, 15.1.
45 seconds left.
Oh, careful. Bart and Tim still running. 2 and 3. They were 700ths apart at the line. They're coming around the middle. Bart in that fluorescent yellow. Tim in the silver factory body.
15 seconds
Tim on
left.
the inside. He's going to take the second place. They've got over half a lap back to Craig, so they can battle this one out on this last lap. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
Lonnie Stinson done with a 16-lap 5:03.8 result. Craig Snyder done with a 17-lap
and down the final
5:10.8 result.
There we go.
Schwartz done
Nick
with a
takes it 25-15. It'll be Tim second with an 18.512. Bart third with an 18.515. Craig fourth, 17.510. Lonnie fifth with 16.503. And Taylor sixth with a 16.512.
15 flat result. Bart Lobby done with a 18-lap 5:15 flat result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 2 of 3.
Lap 5:15. Just consistent 15s all the way through.
Now I'm starting to get a little used to it. The first couple of laps were rough.
1 minute to the start of the race. Noah Savage. Bart Alvarado.
Bert's right here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You just drove
Tom
on.
Bach.
That's Bart.
Yeah, the transponder was
Oh,
the
okay.
micro spec transponder, so I assume the car hasn't changed.
Yeah, he hasn't had it anymore.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Tony Hines.
Okay, I need Bentley and Ellery. Those are the two I can't confirm.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Bentley Schwartz.
And Ellery under the line. There we go.
Team Savage Cheetah Power.
All right, I've got everybody in. Easy, Bentley. What's going on there, Tom?
Burt Reynolds and a cowboy hat in there.
Oh, I don't see the little, we had a little dinosaur. I wish I was going to stick in there.
All right. Bentley on the 1, Bart on the 2, Tony on the 3, Ellery on the 4, Noah on the 5, and Tom on the 6. Tom, this is an IndyCar. That's a front windscreen on an open cockpit car. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit of trouble to go tumbling to the wall. And might have a popped link on Ellery. Bentley out front. Tom in second. Tony third. They're all going down the back straight. Oh, a little bit of trouble in the triangle. What's going on? That one car was slipping. Bentley, Tom, Tony, Noah, Bart, and Ellery, the running order. A little bit of trouble in the middle. Nice click between the wheels there.
Wheel to wheel. Perfect.
A little bit of trouble in the doubles. They are clear. Tom out front, 14-3 that last time around. One in the middle. And we got one up against the wall. I think that was Tom. You lost the car? Tony down the inside, take the lead of the race. What has happened to Tom? Tom is right there. Why did Tom not count? That was a long lap, but I don't think that was a 36-second lap. I'm going to fix that. Tony will not take the lead of the race. It is still Tom out front. Missed that one lap there. Bentley, what has happened to you? He's out. A little bit of trouble bottom of the hill. Leader's coming through. Oh, one in the double. Tom is your leader. White wheels, silver car coming through the middle, around the grid, down the back straight. Is that white? It looks darker than the white wheels. It's shiny. The wing is definitely silver. Maybe if you left a roof on it, I could actually tell what color it was. Whoa, careful.
2 minutes left.
Almost got the net.
Looks like Ellery having trouble there in the middle, and he's back in it. 1:45 to go. Tom out front, estimated 25:08. That will put him provisional TQ. It'll be Tony right now in second, running an estimated 19:505, puts him third overall. Bart running an estimated 18:508 to put him fourth overall. Full running order: Tom, Tony, Bart, Noah, Ellery, and lost Bentley on lap 4. And one up front. Uh-oh. Something's not right there.
1 minute left.
Ellery needs to adjust his endpoints, I think.
45 seconds left.
One up front. 40 seconds to go.
Thirty seconds left.
Tom, Tony, Bart, and Noah. It looks like we've lost Ellery. Where's Ellery?
15 seconds left.
He pulled off. All right. Five seconds.
Noah Savage done with a 15
Noah is
lap
the first one to finish.
5 result.
Tony and Bart
Tom
are
Bock
still
done with a 20
live.
lap
Tony and Bart are still
502.1
live.
result.
Tom will take it with a 20.502.
Bart
Taking the
Alvarado
provisional
done with
TQ
an
spot.
18
It'll
lap
be Tony
512
coming around for
flat result.
second, a
All drivers are
25.15.2. It'll
Tony
be third
Hines done
place
with
in
a
the qualifying
20
order
lap
for Tony.
5:15.2
He is 2 tenths
result.
behind Nick after
race
this
is
first
completed.
round. We've got Bart finishing in third with an 18.512. That's enough for fourth overall. 7 tenths ahead of Tim, who will be fifth overall in the qualifying order after this heat. We still got one more heat of Micro B to go. And
Up
Noah will
next,
finish that race in
race number
fourth
3.
with 15.5 flat.
Micro B Pro Stock.
Lost Ellery and Bentley
Heat
11
3 of
laps
3.
and 4 laps in, respectively.
One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
They hold up. They come on. Yeah, they do make a capture block too.
30 seconds to the start of the race. – 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys. Let's see. I know Greg.
Greg Roshan.
You'll figure it out.
Jim Kraft. Jacob Frommier. Jeff Wilson. Robbie Marks.
Okay, waiting for Daniel to figure out how the new 3D-printed body clip works. It's his first experience with the body clip, the 3D clip, so. And new raw speed body on the car. All right, guys, as soon as Daniel gets out here, I can drag him up into his transponder spot. Get this rolling. Truck guys, you are next. Looks like we're good for turn marshals. Thank you guys. We will need a little help on the next one because Greg's running back to back. But other than that, we should be okay.
Daniel Hines.
All right, guys, everybody's checked in. Let's get a grid. It'll be Jim on the 1. What was that? Jim on the 1, Robbie on the 2, Daniel on the 3, Jeff on the 4, Greg on the 5, and Jacob on the 6. All right. Robbie's got an aggressive starting spot there. Now Jim painted it red and Daniel came right there and. All right, guys. Jim tried to get away from a different colored car and Daniel goes and paints one very similar to Jim's. All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. The Montgomery Pro Stock Heat 3, round 1 underway. At the sound of the tone. And Robbie is gone. Oh, no. Looks like we got Greg out front. Jeff, Jacob, Robbie, Daniel, and Jim now. Watch it in the tunnel, watch it in the tunnel, watch it in the tunnel. Oh, that's a lot of traffic going under the loop. We got Jeff, Greg, and Daniel together. Then we have Jim, Jacob, and Robbie together. Lead 3 going up the hill right now. That's going to be Jeff out front, Daniel second, Greg third. Then Robbie, Jacob, and Jim battling for 4th, 5th, and 6th together. Jeff moving along out front. Got Daniel and Greg right behind him. Jeff goes wide. The pack tightens up again. Oh, Greg with the horsepower. Looks like Greg to the point. 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Daniel, Greg, and Jeff. Now your running order. Fast lap on the track is Fromeyer with a 14.0. But he's back in 5th. He's back in 5th, though. Daniel with a 14.9. Greg with a 14.8. Greg all over Daniel again. I think Daniel will be getting the other car ready for next time. Actually, next race will be oval. That's right. Really important there. Everybody got to get your fast cars together for that.
Left.
Oh, watch it in the tunnel. Watch it in the tunnel. Yeah, guys, this coming Friday is Racer Appreciation for the Minis. Then we will tear the track down and set up for the oval for 2 weeks. We'll get 2 weeks of minis on the oval and 1 week of micros, and then back to off-road. The first off-road track back in will be the beginning of the Micro B point series. And now Micro T. 1:15 to go, guys. 1:15 to go. It's
1
Greg,
minute
Daniel,
left.
Jeff, Jacob, Robbie, and Jim right now. Greg and Daniel both hovering almost to a 20-lap run. They're 19.5 flats right now, as it is. They cross the line 0.8 apart.
45 seconds left.
Oh, Greg stuffs it in the cave. Daniel back out
30
front.
seconds
Greg
left.
right behind him. Watch it in doubles. It's clear. Whoa, that was roof.
$15 seconds left.
15 seconds to go. Daniel at a 19 flat. Greg at a 19.01 pace. Gonna take a quick lap to get 20. That won't do it. Oh, Greg goes around, and time has expired. They both finished 19 flat. Actually, 19.5009 for Greg, 19.5015 for Daniel. As you cross the line, John, everybody's done but Robbie.
18 lap 507.6 result.
And that is it. Robbie
Jim
is
Kraft
done.
with a 16 lap 507.5 result. Jeff
Greg,
Wilson
Daniel,
done with an
Jacob,
18
Jeff,
lap
Robbie, and Jim, the way they
508
end
result.
up. Top
All
6
drivers
currently
are
are
finished.
Tom, Nick,
Robbie
myself,
Marks done with
Greg,
18
Daniel,
lap
and Jacob.
516.3 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 4. Micro T Pro Stock.
I think we had
Heat 1 of
6 or
1.
7 left yesterday, so unless somebody ever bought them all today, I think we should be good. All right, guys, Micro T is up. First race of Micro T on the track. Let's see how these things do. The general consensus is worn
Greg
out front
Roshan.
tires. Kind of just like Mini T.
I don't like the new tires on the front. That is my consensus.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Are you running the new tires? Go. Go. Are you running the new tires? Gonna ask if you
45 seconds to the
All
start
right,
of
guys,
the race.
got Greg checked in. I believe that was Curtis that just crossed the line.
Curtis Sand.
I've got one completely unknown. That's Bentley.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Bentley Schwartz.
Now I need Robbie.
That one is wheel hopping down the back straight. They all do that?
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Guys, I do need another marshal. We got no, we're good. Okay. Tell Jim move over, get friendly with Nick. Waiting for Robbie to get out here to check in. So there he is.
Yeah.
We are good.
Robbie
You
Marks.
move over.
Yeah. All right, guys. Grid for this one is Curtis on the 1, Greg on the 2, Robbie on the 3, Bentley on the 4. This is Micro T. We do not know what to expect with this one, so let's see what happens. They all have the fast motor setup because they're all from the new batch, so let's see how they do. Robbie's got tires that are going to make me go dizzy here. We're missing one. Where'd it go? There's 4. Curtis, Greg, Robbie, Bentley. Who are we missing? Okay.
Oh, fixing the shock.
Okay, so I got a white with a blue stripe. I got a white factory paint scheme. I got a silver factory paint scheme, and a white with a red wing. Got it. Yep. All right, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go at the sound of the tone. Micro T race number 1 is off, and they're all over each other. Bentley around the outside to go to the lead. Traction rolling seems to be the norm, so you got to be they're a little edgy, guys. Got to be a little careful with them. Even if one hits you, you would barely know it. What are you talking about? He'd be like, oh. Bentley out front, Curtis second, not that far behind. Greg turning in early on turn 1, had a little trouble. Maybe. Bentley and Curtis still 1 second apart. Oh, Bentley traction rolls on top of the hill. These are these trucks are a lot more about being patient than the buggies are. You can't rush them. They tend to bite back like that. It's going to be Curtis out front now. White truck with a red wing is your leader. He's trying to wreck it. It's now Curtis, Greg, Bentley. Greg up to second. Fast lap so far is Greg with a 16.224. Well, Bentley's been here practicing for a few days with it, so they've got some setup work. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Greg's got a day of practice in on it. Curtis, Greg, Bentley, Robbie. So since we're definitely running 3, we will resort after round 2, guys. We'll resort after round 2. So this next round, we'll kind of roll right back
2
into it.
minutes left.
The next time we do a track with a feature like this, the marshal is on the entrance, not the exit.
Okay.
See if things have gone in.
$130 to go, guys. $130 to go. Curtis, Greg, Bentley, and Robbie, your running order. Curtis with a 7-second lead over Greg. Greg with 5 seconds over Bentley. Bentley with a lap over Robbie.
One minute left.
$45 seconds to go. Curtis out front. He's on a 18.511. That'll be the first TQ in micro tees. Oh, front straightaway, front straightaway.
30 seconds
Although
left.
Greg is catching him. Greg is only 3 seconds behind. There goes Curtis. There goes Greg. Greg now 2 seconds behind. Greg with a 14.8. Smashes the fast lap by almost a second and a half.
15 seconds left.
Uh-oh, Greg gets around. That's battle for the lead. Oh, Greg rolls it coming down. Oh no, Curtis rolls it on the double. Greg
Robin
back to the
Marks done
lead.
with a 14 lap 5:04.2 result.
Looks like Greg's going to
Wilson
sneak
done with a 18
around
lap
for the
5:11.9
first
result. Curtis Sand done with a 18
provisional
lap
poll on
5:13.7
Micro-T.
result.
Greg with an 18.511,
All
Curtis with an
drivers are
18.513, Bentley 16,
Bentley
Robbie
Schwartz
14.
done with a 16 lap 5:14.6 result. The race is completed.
Okay, who wants to post these? I can put the new thing in it's time. All right, guys, getting ready for the next round. Races will be the same. We will just start and finish order this time.
I think that would make more sense.
Consistency over luck. 12 points for consistency over luck.
Well, then I know, but it's not really consistency over luck. It's just winning a race.
Right. Just a second break, guys. We're changing the toner in the printer.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 1 of 3.
I can see the Piper now.
Craig Snyder.
All right, guys. Everything is reset. And next round is up. If you guys are ready, we are ready. Yeah, same race order. We'll just they'll start in your finish order this time instead of. So if you won your heat, you get to start in the front row. So this is Nick, Tim, Bart, Craig, Lonnie, and Taylor. Bart Lobby, same Bart. Bart Lobby. All right, guys, we need truck out here plus some help turn marshalling. Need truck and some help turn marshalling.
Grid is Nick, Tim, Bart, Craig, Lonnie, and Taylor. And I've only got 3 of them right now. I need some help marshaling.
Taylor Schwartz. Nick Krodinger. 1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, need Tim, Bart, and Lonnie to check in.
30 seconds to
Lonnie's
the start
out.
of the race.
Okay.
Bart Lobby.
It is Nick on the 1, Tim on the 2, Bart on the 3,
15
Craig on the
seconds to the
4,
start of the
empty spot for
race.
Lonnie on the 5, Taylor on the 6. I still need Tim to check.
Tim Becker.
There we go. Need one more marshal in the middle, guys. One more marshal in the middle. Need some help.
Everybody happy where they're at? Pointed. Craig, you happy? Good?
But like, well, that didn't change anything. Now I need a marshal by me.
You can't just walk over there.
You can't just keep taking the empty spot. I need one down here.
This doesn't get him put up for Marshal of the Year either. I almost killed Jacob's Achilles with
All right. Well, actually, we got that already. Nick, Tim, Bart, Craig, and Taylor. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. All out of order. There's 4 heats tonight. Oh, a little bit of contact. More contact. It's Bart through to the front. Nick in second, Craig third, Tim fourth, and Taylor fifth. Now got Craig chasing down Nick. Bart had a little bit of trouble, drops him down to fourth. Tim going to pick up the third spot. Oh, that was an interesting line there, Tim.
I'm rolling back 2 seconds. I don't know how you need that.
All right, it's Craig out front. He has 3.5 seconds over Nick in second. Nick with about 2 seconds over Tim in third. Tim with about 2.5 over Bart in fourth. And Bart with almost nothing over Taylor as they're coming around to the line this time. Half a second. Oh, a little bit of trouble down here. A little bit of trouble up front. Uh-oh. Trouble. Bart into the wall.
Step on it.
Still looks like everybody on the lead lap. Oh, a little bit of trouble up front. They're caught together. Good hustle, Bentley. Oh, careful.
2 minutes
Craig
left.
and Nick getting caught together there. That is 1 and 2. Bart will get his lap back. Bart in the fluorescent yellow. Going to get his lap back. Yes. Nick, you are the leader. Craig is in second and upside down.
Perfect, pull it. It's not too bad, Bentley.
Oh, Bentley in the middle. Careful one coming down the hill. Clear, clear, and clear. All right. It's Nick out front. We got Tim and Taylor battling third and fourth. They were 1 second apart at the line. Tim in the silver, Taylor in
1
the
minute
white.
left.
Coming around the... No, that is Nick. I got my white cars mixed up again. Taylor has the Hobby Wing sticker on top of it, it looks like.
45 seconds left.
So Nick will put a lap on Tim that time. Still Craig running in second pretty comfortably right now, although he's only got 2 seconds over Tim.
30 seconds left.
And it looks just a little bouncy. 25 seconds to go.
Fifteen seconds left.
What radio is he running?
Yeah, 5 Pro.
Okay.
He's never looked that good. He did great in West Virginia. He's never looked as good as he ran.
We got one backwards on the triangles. He was having a little bit of trouble.
Taylor Schwartz done with a 17
Time has
lap
expired, just waiting on Tim.
5:03.6 result.
That is everybody.
Bart
All
Lobby
right.
done with a 17
Nick will take with a
lap
19.505. Does not
result.
beat his round one time.
Craig
It'll be
Snyder
Craig
done
second,
with a
18.504, moving up to 6th
5:04.5
overall.
result.
It'll be
Nick Snyder
Taylor
done with a
finishing
19
third,
lap
17.503.6.
5:05.1
Bart
result.
fourth, 17.503.9. Tim
finished.
fifth,
Tim
17.508.1.
Becker done with a 17 lap 5:08.1 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 2 of 3. Bart Alvarado. Team Savage Cheetah Power. Noah Savage. Bentley Schwartz.
Moved up a little bit. Yeah, it is bouncy on that back straightaway.
Tony Hines.
I don't know what the light in the shot was.
1 minute to the start of the race.
The micros are so light that it's like.
Yeah. I don't know what.
You could tell I was faster than everyone else in this area if they were all getting me in here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, I'll take 3/4 of the track.
We
Tom
got
Bach.
trouble on the front. Marshall's out there.
I'll take 3/4 of the track being faster than Nick. Just Nick was faster than me.
30 seconds
Need my
to the
drivers
start
from that
of
last
the
one back
race.
out to Marshall.
Nick!
Looks like I've got all 6 of my cars out here.
Nick! Sitting there staring at his car. Nick!
15
He says
seconds
Marshall.
to the start of the race.
Yeah.
Grid for this one's going to be Tom on the 1, Tony on the 2, Bart on the 3, Noah on the 4, Ellery on the 5, and Bentley on the 6.
You totally threw Tom off. I was looking for you, couldn't find you, and realized that you were driving the pink car. He's like, Daniel's racing. Where is he?
What do you think about that vegan pass? I liked it, dude. I'm like, what do you expect? It wasn't very easy. No, dude, the angle, not bad at all.
Which one? I was really concentrating myself, so I didn't get to see it.
250 main this past weekend.
Barely touched him.
Moto.
That was Cole leaving the door.
Pull Bentley back.
What's that?
There we go.
Door open and he knew better.
Yeah.
We trained with him in practice together. He knows better.
All right.
Yeah.
Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, big trouble going up the hill. A little more contact at the bottom. They're all bunched together. Bentley makes the double. A couple other cars looks like make the double. One had trouble. Not sure who it was. Coming around is Bart, Bentley, Tom, Ellery, Tony, and Noah. A little bit of trouble in turn, entrance turn. And up front. Tom out front now. Bentley having trouble this lap. It's going to drop down to 3rd. It'll be Tony up to 2nd. We got Bart not far behind, moving up to 4th. Ellery in 5th. Noah in 6th. $115 down, 3:45 to go. Big bounce in the entrance corner. Whoa, careful, Nick. Uh-oh, Bentley's body popping up. Ellery pulling the car. .215 down, 2:45 to go. Tom out front, Tony in second, Bart third, Noah fourth, Bentley fifth.
Two minutes left.
Right now, Tom out front, estimated 25.010. That'd be a second ahead of his TQ run. Tony on an estimated 25:15.2. Actually, now 25:15. Hovering right around the second qualifying spot.
One minute left.
Trouble by the cave. One in the triangle corner.
.45 seconds left. .30 seconds
30
left.
seconds to go. Tom, Tony, Barton, Noah, Bentley, and Ellery. Everything all right, Bentley?
15 seconds left.
Time has expired. Next
Noah
time you cross the
Savage
line, you are
with a
done.
14
Tom, you
lap
made it onto a 21.
501.2 result. Bart Alvarado done with a 18 lap 504.8 result.
All
Tony
right,
Hines
Tom
done with a
coming
20
around to
lap
take it with a
510.3
21.513. Tony will grab second with a
Tom Bock done
25.10.
21 lap
Bentley, you're not done.
513.8 result.
It'll be Bart
All
third with an
drivers are
18.504, Noah fourth,
Bentley Schwartz
14.501,
done with
Bentley
a
fifth,
14 lap
14.522.
522.6 result.
Ellery on lap 4.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 3. Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 3 of 3. Jacob Frommier, Robbie Marks, Jim Kraft, Greg Roshan, Jeff Wilson. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys.
Daniel Hines.
Heat 3 on track. Need some turn marshals out here, please. If you just ran, you should be back out here turn marshaling.
15 seconds to the start
Except
of
for
the
me.
race.
I'm calling a race. So I do need one person to volunteer in place of me. This is Greg, Daniel, Jacob, Jeff, Robbie, and Jim. Everybody has checked in. So as soon as the marshals get out here, we can get this race rolling. Need one more marshal, guys. Help us out. One more. We don't have the buffer of having 8 guys per heat tonight, so we need one more marshal, folks. Help us out. Thank you, Craig. All right, guys. Grid for this one is Greg, Daniel, Jacob, Jeff, Robbie, and Jim. Greg, Daniel, Jacob, Jeff, Robbie, and Jim. Craig says, don't wreck in the cave. I'll give you a broom. You can sweep them out. All right, guys. Micro V Pro Stock Round 2, Heat 3. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. You're going to go at the sound of the tone. Oh, no. Everybody tied up coming down the hill. Front, front, front. Watch the front. "30 seconds into this one. Greg out front. Robbie second. Daniel and Jim battling pink cars coming around the start-finish straight for third and fourth. All right, now it's Greg out front, Daniel second, Robbie, Jim, Jeff, and Jacob. Minute into this one. Daniel with the fast lap of a 14.4. From that last one, Tom ran a 14.2 for his fast lap. Tom has an original motor. Yeah, guys, right now the top 6, well, except for Greg now. Top 5 cars minus Greg have the Gen 1 motors in their cars, so. Greg is putting the Gen 2 motor to use right now. Greg. Greg's still out front. Daniel about 4 seconds back. Daniel fast lap now 14.3. Greg fast lap 14.4. Rabu the 14.3. Robbie's car's like lightning. By the way, guys, when we start the point series, we will do a cursory tech inspection. Make sure everybody's running the right motors. Make sure that motor has the right sticker on it. Doesn't say 45 turn. Greg, Daniel, Robbie, Jeff, Jacob, and Jim.
2 minutes left.
I would love to do a race where it was completely hand-out motors and everybody turned in their motor in a bucket. End of the night, next race, you came in and grabbed a random motor for the next one. Front straightaway, front straightaway. Front straightaway, front straightaway. Car upside down. Invisible car upside down. Yeah, we've got 3 shades of red in this one. Minute to go, drivers. Greg still out front. Daniel right behind him. Greg on a 25.09. That would put him second overall. We'll space them apart another 6 inches so they have
45 seconds left.
Greg knew fast lap of a 14.0.
30 seconds left.
Daniel and Jeff have both turned 14.3. Robbie's turned to 14.3. Jacob with a 14.6.
15 seconds left.
Front straightaway, front straightaway. 5 seconds to go, drivers. 5 seconds to go. All right, when you cross the line, you are done. Everybody is still live. Everybody is still live. Daniel has caught back up to Greg, but had a little trouble in the cave.
506.5 result. Jacob Frommier done with a 17 lap.
Greg is done with a
25:10.228.
20 lap. Beats me out by 1/10 of a second.
Daniel Hines done with a
Daniel is done with a 25:11, so he's 1 second behind me.
Jeff Wilson done with a
Guys, we have a really close
result.
heat set up right now.
All
it
drivers
is
are finished.
21:513 for
Robbie
Tom, who
Marks
made the
done with
lap.
a
We got
19
Greg at a
lap,
5:10, we at 25:10, me at 25:10, Daniel at
race is
25:11, Nick at a 25:15.
Race number 4. Micro T Pro Stock. Heat 1 of 1.
Change cars so I can screw everything up in the computer.
No. Just drag it up, that's all. Let me know so we can drag it up.
Yeah, next heat.
Okay.
I still thought this would be a bit more red.
Yeah.
Curtis Sand.
Jim picked pink, picked a different color, and I was just
1 minute to the start of the race.
It was over by the register.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, we got to give Jim a color that nobody else has, and nobody's allowed to paint their car that color.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Micro T Pro stock. You guys get them out there warmed up. Need the drivers just ran out the turn, Marshall?
Robbie Marks.
Bulbasaur come from? Jesse.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, just so we know, oh boy, it
Roshan.
is top 6 right now is Tom, Greg, me, Daniel, Nick, and Jeff. Anybody that's not those 6 names want to call a race? Look at Ellery do it. Ellery hasn't done one.
Yeah, we haven't heard him give out his
Yeah.
sponsor in a while.
Hi, I'm Mr. Savage for Savage Cheetah Motors. If you want a hand-wound motor and a stock can, Savage Cheetah Motors is for you. You'll pass tech and you'll be first every race. Savage Cheetah Motors. Remember,
Bentley
if you're not
Schwartz.
first, you're last.
Oh man, that needs to be played at the start of every race night.
All right, guys. Micro T Pro Stock. Everybody's checked in. Come on, turn marshals. We had six of you. We need you out here, turn marshal, guys. The only one is back to back, and this is Greg. So.
Hey, Robbie said, "What about me?"
Oh, sorry, Robbie. Darn it. Okay, so we had two back to back. Sorry, Robbie. Yeah, I just picked up the sheet and looks like, yeah, there's Robbie's name right there. All right, guys, we got marshals, we got trucks, we got a grid. It's Greg, Curtis, Bentley, and Robbie. Marshals ready, drivers ready. It's going to go at the sound of the tone. Okay, guys, after this one, I'm going to do the resort, and we're going to roll right into the next round. So, be ready. Ooh, front flip. Bentley with a front flip.
I really think I want to take the power system out of my current car and put it in the truck, and the truck would be a much safer drive.
They look like if you get a decent setup in them, they might be all right.
So you do that.
Greg over jumps the drop in. He was going for the Bentley shortcut. It didn't work. Yeah, Bentley made that gap in four-wheel and landed on the roller. $140 down, $320 to go. Greg out front. Bentley second. Curtis and Robbie. Currently, everybody is going faster this round, except for Curtis, unfortunately. Curtis up to second now. Bentley having problems. And nobody is going faster overall, though. Wait a minute. Having a big problem now. Everybody's down from where they were. You're good.
Daniel got right down to its level.
Right now, Greg at a 17.505. His TQ's an 18.511. Everybody else is on a 16-lap pace. So,
2 minutes
Curtis,
left.
your second place is safe. Oh, Curtis with a front flip. $1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. Greg still your leader. He's back up to an 18-lap pace now. 18.515. Curtis up to his 17-lap pace. Greg, is that? Yeah, well, Greg having trouble in the doubles over there.
1 minute left.
Robbie currently the only one improving on his first run time. He's on a 16.501. That'll move him up to
45
third qualifying
left.
position.
Thirty seconds left.
Daniel, I was going to do this before we started, and it's too late now. I was going to run truck first, like we've been doing for minis.
15
I was going to run
seconds
truck
left.
first, but then I guess if we're running back to back to back, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be close to one end of the grid or the other, either way. 5 seconds. Time has expired. When you cross the line, you are done.
Bentley Schwartz done with
Bentley's
a
done.
15
Greg's
lap
done.
507.7
Curtis is done.
Result.
Curtis
Greg
almost
Loveland done
aced
with a
Greg on the last
17
lap.
lap
They crossed the line
509.3 result.
0.09 apart.
Curtis Sand done with a 17 lap 509.4 result.
Greg fast lap
All drivers have
15.3.
finished.
Curtis with a 15.6.
Robbie Marks done with a 17
Robbie with a
lap
16 and Bentley with a
511.9
15.6.
result.
They're all actually pretty close.
The race is completed.
Just got to get rid of the mistakes.
What are you looking at, Nick?
There's just such a lip right there from the plywood.
Because somebody, when they put it together, didn't think about that. We went under it and jacked it up, took screws apart, jacked it up, tried to get it better, and we can't get
I thought it might
Yeah.
have shifted. A joist might have gone to one side.
Rich didn't.
It is good on this
Rich,
side.
if
It's just warped on that with a.
if you complain to Rich about it, well, it's off road, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just thinking this one's pretty tight. This one is right there.
Yeah, they're all stretching apart a little bit.
This one's making really ugly sounds, man.
That's last week of the track. It survived. Yep. Good to go.
Just gotta pick up the pace a little bit if we want to make 9:30.
We'll make it. We'll find it.
Up next, race number 1.
10 minutes behind.
All right,
Montgomery Pro
guys.
Stock.
Next round is set up.
Heat 1 of 3.
Pro Stock Heat 1 will be Taylor, Lonnie, Jim, Noah, Bentley, and Ellery. You guys get them ready. All right, who wants to hang results in a new heat sheet? Right behind you. Yep. All right, guys. It'll be, again, truck drivers out to turn marshal plus some help. And heat
Noah Savage.
1 is Taylor, Lonnie, Jim, Noah, Bentley, and Ellery.
Team Savage Cheetah Power. Jim Kraft.
Heat 2, just so you know, will be Robbie, Craig, Bart, Jacob, Tim, and Bart. Heat 3 is Tom, Greg, Tony, Daniel, Nick, and Jeff. And obviously, Micro T is the same group of guys. So, Micro B Pro Stock Heat 1 is out warming up. I've got Jim, Noah, and Ellery checked
1
in.
minute to the start of the race. Bentley Schwartz. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
So we're going to have Ellery call
Lonnie Stinson.
the buggy heat. The buggy heat 3.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
So Ellery, after this race, you need a turn marshal. Come over and turn marshal by me, and I'll show you what to do.
Hey, Jeff.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Taylor won't make it.
Okay, guys, need some turn marshals. Come on.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff, are you up there?
Jeffrey, are you alive, Jeff?
I was going to ask you a question. I wasn't yelling at you to marshal.
But he does need to marshal.
Well,
But
he does need to marshal, but I wasn't yelling at him to marshal. Could you bring me a water, please?
Uber Eats, please.
That was the catch. That was supposed to be a surprise.
All right, guys. Micro B Pro Stock Heat 1, round 3. Grid for this one will be Taylor on the 1, but he's not going to make it. So Lonnie on the 2, Jim on the 3, Noah on the 4, Bentley on the 5, and Ellery on the 6.
I was on the 1.
You were on the 1. You're still on the 1. You're sitting over there on the 1 now.
See that sun peeking in the window.
Is that where everybody wants to be?
It's 8:30. It's down pretty low. All right, guys. Everybody see your cars. We got a grid. Micro B Pro Stock Heat 1, round 3. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. You're going to go at the sound of the tone. Keep a clean run, guys. Back up, Bentley. Back up, Bentley. Back up, Bentley. Back up, Bentley. Oh, it's got a Tekin in it. Oh, that wasn't good. Lonnie out front. All right, bottom of the A right now is Jeff Wilson with a 19.511. Pretty much you need a 20-lap run to get in the A. Oh, Tyrod. In front, Jeff, front.
Carrying you around with me.
Good to go. It's Jim out front, Ellery second, Noah, Bentley, Lonnie, and Taylor. We got Team Savage, and we could have Team Schwartz, but Taylor's not running. All right, front. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Jim out front, Ellery second, Bentley, Noah, Lonnie.
Oh, no. At least it's not in the line now.
Ellery with the fast lap, 15.8. I think Ellery dug the old car back out. Uh-oh, front straightaway. All right, blank spot, go.
I was watching. Try not to go wide in that corner.
Yeah, guys, you can't do the risky business slide to get a car in here, you know. Carpet punches up under your feet. Jim out front. He's on 17.505.
Oh, in the double. Ellery's out front now.
Looks like we got Ellery to the point. 17.502 pace
2
for
minutes
Ellery.
left.
Got around Jim and made time doing it.
In the middle.
There's a naked car out here. One and 15 to go. Ellery, Jim, Bentley, Lonnie. Lonnie moving back up through the field. Actually,
1 minute
minus
left.
Noah, everybody's on the same lap. Ellery does have an 8-second lead, but the rest of them are close together. Very close together. They're all in the infield right there.
45 seconds left.
Front, middle.
30 seconds left.
Ellery, Bentley, Jim, Noah, Lonnie, your running order.
Oh, and link.
Ellery's at an
15 seconds
18.517. He needs to gain 2 seconds. That'll get him out of the C heat. Time's about to expire. 4, 3, 2. He gets the lap. It's going to have to be quick. He has matched Bart Lobby
Noah
for
Savage
time.
done with a 16-lap 5:03.2
Oh, no.
result. Bentley Schwartz done with a 17-lap 5:04.3 result.
Probably.
Lonnie Stinson done with a 16-lap
Oh, that does.
5:14.7
Ouch.
result.
All right, guys,
Jim
you cross the
Kraft
line. You're
with a
done. Everybody but
17-lap
Ellery, and there he goes.
5:17.9 result.
18.523
All drivers are
does
finished.
not do it. All right,
Team
guys.
Savage Cheetah Power done with a 18-lap 5:23.5
That race there is the C heat.
result. The race is completed.
C main, I should say.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 2 of 3. Craig Snyder.
I just gotta put a battery in.
Bart Alvarado. Tim Becker. Robbie Marks. Bart Lobby. Jacob Frommier.
All right, folks, need the guys from that last race back out the turn commercial.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, everybody's checked in. Need my marshals. Got Ellery, Taylor, Bentley, Jim, Noah, and Lonnie out of the commercial, please. I see Lonnie.
30 seconds
I see
to the
Noah.
start of the
Ellery's right
race.
behind me.
Look at the B main. B heat.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, guys, grid for this one is Robbie on the 1, Craig on the 2, Bart on the 3, Jacob on the 4, Tim on the 5, and Bart Lobby. Bart Alvarado on the number 3 spot. Bart Lobby. This is going to be so much fun to call this on the number 6 spot. I'm so not used to having 2 Barts in the house.
sixth.
Bart Lobby, you are 6th on the grid. Bart Alvarado, you are 3rd on the grid. And I can't even, Bart Alvarado just does not roll off the tongue as a quick name, so. Bart A and Bart L. All right, guys, we have a grid. We have turn marshals. Mini B Pro Stock. Heat 2, round 3. You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. And it looks like Lonnie's on the starting gate, ready to go, too. We're going to go with the sound of the tone, guys. And it happened. It's Bart and Bart, number 2 and 3. So it's Robbie, Bart Lobby, Bart Alvarado, Craig, Tim, and Jacob. First lap through. Robbie rolling that cheater horsepower around the track. He's definitely got a Savage cheetah motor in there. Oh, we got 2 orange cars in this one. We got Craig and Robbie. Forgot about that. It's Robbie out front. Bart Alvarado, Bart Lobby, Jacob Fromeyer, Tim Becker, and Craig Snyder, your running order. Right now, Robbie's bumping his way into the A. He's at a 19.508 pace. If he can keep it up. Two down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. It's still Robbie, Bart Alvarado, Bart Lobby, and Jacob Fromeyer. Jacob catching Bart Lobby now. We have a battle for 3rd. There it is in the cave. He gets around him in the cave. Bart tries to go back inside on the hairpin. Oh, big tumble on the double. He comes out of it. That's actually Jacob, Bart, and Bart all battling for number 2 spot. That is the battle going around right now in the cave. That is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th going through the cave together. Three down, 2 to go. Robbie is matching Jeff Wilson's qualifying time. Uh-oh. Bart having trouble. That's going to let the... No, it did not. Bart Alvarado is still back there. So Jacob now got a good hold on to 2nd place.
All right, Robbie out front, going down the back straight. Jacob in 2nd. Bart 3rd. Bart Alvarado 3rd. Bart Lobby 4th. Tim 5th, and Craig 6th. A little bit of trouble in the middle. Race leader going into the wall. Jacob now on the back of him. That's battle for the lead going down the back straight. Oh, a little bit of trouble. Jacob tumbling through the
1
wall.
minute left.
Robbie going to get a decent lead on this lap. Less than a minute to go. Trouble bottom of the hill. Bottom of the hill. Looks like 2 got caught up. Both orange cars.
45 seconds left.
30 seconds to go.
Left. Fifteen seconds left.
And trouble up front. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
17 lap 501.7 result.
Robbie's done.
Robbie
Craig is done.
Marks
Tim is
with an
done.
18
Waiting
lap
on Jacob
503.2
and both Barts.
result. Tim
Bart
Becker
Lobby's done.
with a
Jacob is
17
done.
lap
Waiting on Bart
504.5
Alvarado.
result.
And
Bart
that
Lobby done
is
with
everybody.
18 lap
Jacob takes it
510.5
19.511. Does improve
Jacob
on his previous
Frommier done
time.
with
It'll
a
be
19
Robbie
lap
second,
511.9
18.503.
result.
Bart Lobby
All
third with an
drivers are
18.510.
Bart Alvarado,
Bart Alvarado
done with
fourth,
18 lap 516 flat
18.516.
result. The
Craig
race is
fifth
completed.
with a 17.501. Tim fifth, 17.504. All right,
race
heat
number
3
3.
is up.
Micro B Pro Stock. Heat 3 of 3. Greg Roshan, Tom Bach, Jeff Wilson.
Hey, Craig.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Craig, do you want over
Tony Hines.
here? Do you want over here? You know you do. Craig doesn't want to pick up a car.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Daniel Hines.
Do it.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Nick Krodinger.
Okay,
15
looks like
seconds to
everyone's
the start
checked
of
in.
the
Let's get them
race.
grid. It'll be Tom on the 1, Greg on the 2, Tony on the 3, Daniel on the 4, Nick on the 5, and Jeff on the 6. Thank you. All right. Everyone's gridded up. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We'll go on sound the tone. Trouble on the back straight right off the gate. Looks like we have Tony in first. Greg in second. Nick in third. Coming up on 4 minutes left, it's Tony in first, Greg in second, Nick in third, Daniel in fourth, Tom in fifth, Jeff in sixth. Battles on the track between Tony and Greg and Nick and Daniel right now. Tony's currently on a 21.514, Greg's on a 20.504, Daniel on 19.503. Fastest lap is Greg with a 14.121. It's that second-gen motor going at it. Ooh, Daniel moves into second. 1:30 down, 3.5 to go. It's Tony in first, Daniel now in second, Nick in third, Tom in fourth, Jeff in fifth, and Greg is in sixth. Looks like Greg had a rough lap. Tony's still on the 21.512. That'll put him in first in the main. Daniel now on a 25.09. That bumps him up to third. Closest battle on the track right now for third place between Nick and Tom. About just under 2 seconds space between the two of them. Tony now on a 21.510. That puts him first overall.
Two minutes left.
3 down, 2 to go. It's still Tony in first, Daniel in second, Nick in third, Tom in fourth, Jeff in fifth, and Greg in sixth. Closest battle on the track is between Nick and Tom. Daniel tightening it up on Tony, only 0.3 of a second behind him. 3:40 down, 1:20 to go. Tony now on a 25.01 pace. Daniel on a 25.07. Nick 25.11. Tom's on a 19.507. 50 seconds left in the race. Tony's still in first. Daniel in second. Nick in third. Tom in fourth. Jeff in fifth. Greg in sixth.
Left.
Thirty seconds remaining.
Left.
Daniel with a fast lap of 14.4.
$15 seconds left.
15. Tony's now on a 21.513. That still puts him at first. If he can hang on to it. Daniel in second. Nick in third.
Jeff Wilson.
Okay, when you cross the line, you are finished. Jeff, you are done.
Result. Tom
done. Daniel done.
502.4 result. Daniel Hines done with
Nick,
a 20
you're
lap
done.
503 flat result. Nick
Tony's
Kroger
done.
with a
And
20
just
lap
need Greg to finish it off.
508.4 result. Tony Hines done with a 21 lap 513 flat result.
Did he?
Maybe. I don't see him.
I don't see him either.
Yeah, he's 16. Was it 15 laps? 18.
All drivers are finished. The race is completed. Up next, race number 4. Micro T Pro Stock. Heat 1 of 1.
Say something that
Bentley
made
Schwartz.
absolutely no sense and left everybody in the driver's stand wondering what that meant. We've been running sometimes, and Rich will call something out, and I'm just not away with it right. What? He'll call out some sequence of numbers, and it doesn't relate to anything. 14-7. What do you mean 14? That's not a pace. No. I'm saying when
Curtis Sand.
we ask him for pace or something, half the time he'll go,
1 minute to the start of the race.
that's not pace, that's a lap.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We were running real close together, and he started calling out positions, but saying we were like 8 seconds apart. And I was like, I don't know about that.
No, you did good, Eller.
30
You didn't have
seconds
question
to the
anything
start
you
of the
said.
race.
It was all straight to the point, and it made sense. I'll stay here.
Robbie Marks.
All right, Micro T is up. I'm going to need some help marshaling. I
15
am
seconds
calling.
to the start of the
I'm
race.
going to need some help here. Need actually, we got back-to-backs, I think. Yeah, Greg is back-to-back. And that is all. So we're going to need 2 volunteer marshals. We should be done with this round by 9 o'clock, which gets us out of here at about 9:30.
Yes, that means they're close.
Greg
Green
Roshan.
means they're getting closer. Red means they're getting farther away.
Okay.
Yep. Honestly, it's easier to use the 7th column over, the behind next column.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
That's the one that's easier to read.
All right, this one's going to be Greg on the 1, Curtis on the 2, Robbie on the 3, and Bentley on the 4. Yeah, need one more marshal. That's looking a little extra squishy up there.
Daniel's calling and Greg's up there driving. So.
All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone.
That's all really.
I'm just noticing you forgot to do something. Their if mark. Too late now, so fix it for next week.
Hey, how you doing, Billy?
I thought I had Micro T set up as a class.
Anybody play the traffic play tires in front of these things yet?
No, I don't think so. Worn front tires, yes.
The upgrade play tires yet?
I tell you, the non-play front tires on those upgrades are way too grippy.
Yeah, I didn't even bother putting it on the car.
I'm gonna have to come like practice and wear them down.
Put the skinnies on the rear and just burn them out for a little bit, wear them down.
Yeah, that's a
My
good idea.
car still has the original worn out ribs of the car. I just drive the door right up. I get using on the door right now. It makes the car better because it'll turn tight slow, but it's not like over driving it.
All right, we got Robbie out front, Curtis second, Greg third, and Bentley fourth. Oh, okay, we're clear. A little trouble in the cave, but clear. Oh, trouble, bottom of the hill. Right now, Robbie and Bentley and Curtis improving on their previous times. It's Robbie out front. Greg second, Bentley third. Make that Bentley fourth, Curtis third. Oh, trouble back of the straight, Careful. This is all for position, guys.
Two minutes
2 minutes
left.
to go. Oh, lazy slide. Somebody get him. Bottom of the hill. Oh, down the inside. Robbie on Curtis. It's 1:20 to go. Greg out front, Robbie second, Curtis third, Bentley fourth. Estimated 5:11 for Greg now. He is improving on his time by 0.6 of a second. Not now, he says.
1 minute left.
He's run into trouble this lap. You are 1/1000th of a second ahead of your TQ run at this estimated pace. A little bit of trouble up front. 45 seconds to go.
Seconds left.
And improving even more that time. Right now, Greg, Robbie, and Bentley improving on their times, but not in position. A little bit of trouble up front. Careful, leader
30
is coming
seconds
through.
left.
Leader's coming through. 18.508 now. Oh, a little bit of trouble for the leader, getting caught up with the
15
marshal.
seconds left.
He's still going to come around on pace. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done. Bentley will get caught at the line.
Robbie Marks done with a 17.
Greg is going to take it with the fastest lap of the race on the last lap of 14.9. Going to take it with an 18.506 to grab the TQ in Micro T. It'll be Robbie second, 17.503. Curtis third, 17.513. Bentley fourth, 15.5 flat.
The race is complete.
Meanwhile, the qualifying order: Greg, Curtis, Robbie, and Bentley. Because I'm looking at how to. Because I want to make it 6, 6, and 6 for marshals, but making it. Oh, that sucks. I want to make it 6, 6, and 6 for marshals, but if I made it 5, 7, and 6, it would be, the racing would be so much.
I was
was going to do 7 in the 80.
What does that do? That does this. Which doesn't make sense as that's not as big a gap as that. But if I do this, that's weird.
Yes, strange.
That is also but that's I'm just looking at the gap in 7
From 5
hundredths
to 6 is, yeah.
is
it's,
7 hundredths of a second, and
Right.
that's 1 lap. And that's 5 seconds.
I think 7, 6. And that way we got Marshall's.
Up next, race number 1. Micro B Pro Stock. C Main. Bentley Schwartz.
That could be up there. We trust Jeff with money. It's okay.
All right, heats are getting posted. It is 9 o'clock right now. So they start this one in 3 minutes.
Does it look weird to you?
Yeah. Yeah, just a bit. Why does it have
It's fine.
Because the length is, you get the length on almost straight line.
That came out of the box.
how in the how in the world?
It's the servo goes so far that it hooks
Yeah,
up into the length is.
1 minute to the start of the race.
No, they're not. You're wrong on that side and short on that side.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I see a lot of thread. There's no thread on this side. I'm getting with the belt cranks.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Shorten that one 2 turns, lengthen that one. And then equal them out. Yeah, adjust the trim.
Yeah, you got the 5 or
15 seconds to the start of the race. Lonnie Stinson.
that's part of the fact that the turbo ones were off.
Jim Kraft.
Careful going up the hill. Careful going up the hill. This one should be Taylor, Bentley, Jim, Noah, and Lonnie.
Noah Savage.
All right, let's get this one rolling. I need marshals from Micro T and a couple volunteers, please. Need some marshals from Micro T and a couple volunteers. Taylor, are you going to make it to this one? No? Okay. All right, then the grid is going to be Bentley on the 2, Jim on the 3, Noah on the 4, and Lonnie on the 5. Need one down by me, one in the first corner, one top of the hill. Yep. Two more. Yeah, sure. Bentley go up one, Jim go up one, Noah go up one, Lonnie go up one.
I paid $40 to go crawling.
I need one top of the hill. One more marshal, guys. One more marshal.
Yeah, we went to beat the creek, and this guy was just in a tent the entire time. Loser.
He unzipped it and like poked his head out. I was like, oh, it's you guys.
A little drop of water hit his head, and he closed it back up.
Come on, need one more marshal. One more, and we can get this rolling.
Robbie, you're getting the tabletop and down there.
Come on, need one more marshal. I'm going to start reading off the ingredients on my water.
Do it.
Purified water.
And we're done.
That's it. All right. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. This one's going to go on the tone. It's Bentley out front.
He absolutely cleared this jump.
Noah second, Lonnie third, and Jim fourth. Let's keep it clean. Oh, a little bit of trouble up front. Jim upside down. Yeah, rubbing the wall there.
It works in NASCAR. Might be just overfilled if it's hydrolocking. That makes sense. They're not hydrolocking?
Bentley, Lonnie, Noah, and Jim. A little bit of trouble up front. 2 minutes in, 3 to go.
Sure, I can get the PTO2 out. It's still in the back from last year.
Yeah.
I need the pace car back. That or I'll just use an Astra.
A little trouble up front.
Did we bind the DX3 to it? Because I was using my own radio. So I think the DX3
2
is
minutes
still bound
left.
to it. It's got a 315 in it. Yeah. Well, I know. I threw that Thunder Power pack in there, and it lasted the whole night without having to worry about it. Just doing a pace lap or two here and there.
Minute 30 to go. Bentley, Lonnie, Jim, and Noah.
The only problem with that is there's not an easy way to get the pace car off. We pulled it up. Well, we pulled it off in the entrance corner before, and these guys had a hard enough time going around 3 and 4 without
1 minute left.
taking each other out. Yeah, so we're just not looking.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds to go.
What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to wrap it into the pits and make it a like chicane into the pits, but make it soft.
30
where the wall
seconds
is, so
left.
You can't force somebody into it.
25 seconds to go.
I know, we're gonna have to use it.
Looks like Noah lost his body.
15 seconds left.
That's a whole like $5 grand.
10 seconds to go.
Bentley Schwartz done with a 18 lap.
Bentley is done.
5.0.2
Jim
result.
is done.
Jim
Lonnie
Kraft
is
done
coming
with a
around,
17
and
lap
Noah coming
5.03
around.
flat result.
That is going to be everybody. Bentley
Lonnie
takes it
Simpson
18.5
done with
flat.
18 lap
Lonnie second on 18.507.
result.
Jim third,
All drivers are
17.503.
finished.
Noah fourth was
Noah Savage done
17.510.
with a 17 lap 5:10.4
All
result.
right, Micro B Pro Stock B Main,
The
you are
race
up
is
next.
completed.
That is going to be Robbie, Craig, Bart, both Barts, Tim, and Ellery.
Up next, race number 2. Micro B
Just
Pro
thinking
Stock.
aloud over here. Next
B
race
Main.
will be oval, so the pace car will be making a return. It will be rolling starts on the oval. It was good fun last year, so we're going to do it again.
Craig
This time with a
Snyder.
micro
Bart
night.
Alvarado.
It will be a slightly
Team
different
Savage Cheetah
configuration
Power.
from last year. Instead of all 4 corners, the front straight is going to be
Bart
pushed
Lobby.
about 2 or 3 foot into the track. So we have a pit lane down the front driver's stand, but then that will also make it so it's easier to see turns 2 and 3. You're not having to quite so quickly track your car down a front straight right under you.
Tim Becker.
Should be a little bit easier to drive. It was close
1
and
minute to the
competitive last
start of
year.
the
I think
race.
micros will be super competitive on it. It'll be fun to see.
.45 seconds to the start of the race. Robbie Marks.
Oh, a little bit of trouble exiting the cave.
30 seconds to the start of the race. .15 seconds to the start of the race.
Other thing I can think of, I believe NASCARs are here this week. Am I correct on that, or are they 1 week away? If I remember right, they're the 9th. Okay, I think they're here the 9th. That is this week. I think we should have them Friday. So, everybody here for Racer Appreciation, you might have a shot at the NASCARs. I gotta double check that release date. I do believe it's the 9th. Need some marshals. Need some marshals. Need 5 more marshals. One to get the one in the middle. There's 2 in the middle. I cannot see you.
We learned drafting on the minis. Drafting was huge. It made a big difference. You could be chasing somebody down and be like 3 or 4 foot behind them, and like feel yourself. You never get there. You get to that 3 foot point. You get down the straight and run. Yeah.
All right, grid for this one's going to be Robbie on the 1, Craig on the 2, Bart Alvarado on the 3, Bart Lobby on the 4, Tim on the 5, Ellery on the 6.
I cannot turn marshals down there.
Okay.
They have too many wrecks.
All right, looks like we're ready to roll. No, Lonnie. Oh, we do need one more up top. There we go. Nick's coming. Okay. Yeah, Lonnie's in the middle. He's just.
You're supposed to get out people's way when you start, but you know.
He's making the sprint.
Hey, it's fine. Yeah, I just get down. All right.
These it's okay.
Yeah, these I don't have to worry about coming off the side of the wall and hitting me in the head. 4-wheel. All right. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit of trouble there. All right, Robbie out front. Craig in second. Whoa, hard hitting the wall for Craig. Careful, turn 1. Turn 1. A little trouble going down the hill, but they're all on their wheels. Robbie's running away with this. Trouble up front, in the middle. All right, we got Robbie, Ellery, Bart Alvarado, Tim, Bart Lobby, and Craig. Trouble going into the cave, Marshall's out. Clear. Ellery holds on to second, but he's going to have some pressure from Bart, Alvarado, and Tim. Oh, a little bit of trouble over the doubles. Oh, in the middle. Ellery going upside down. Bart to second. Tim to third. Ellery to fourth. Bart Lobby in the 5th spot. They're all running pretty close together. We got one upside down up front. It's Robbie. Bart Alvarado, Tim, Ellery, and Bart Lobby all running now within about 4 seconds of each other. Looks like Ellery has just made around Bart Alvarado. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go.
Two minutes left.
Oh, a little bit of trouble in turn one. Uh-oh, it popped the link. It's odd. 1:45 to go. All right, now nobody too far away from the car around him. Bartleby and Ellery now battling 4th and 5th. They were 7/10 apart under the line. Nice jump from Ellery there, making the double. He's going to move up to 4th. Meanwhile, they got the leader coming through.
1 minute left.
Orange car with the black wing is your leader. That's Robbie going down the back straightaway. Down the drop in, over the roller. Clearing the double. Comfortably, too.
45
We
seconds
got,
left.
oh, a little bit of trouble for the leader. He had a lot of trouble. He had to marshal himself, and now Tim Becker, 8/10 back. Not 8/10 back anymore, 8/10 ahead. This is going to be battle for the lead coming through the cave. Oh, what happened to Tim? Turned in too soon. Tim in that silver stock paint scheme. Running in second. We got Bart Alvarado in third. Ellery in fourth. Bartleby in fifth. Craig in sixth. 10 seconds to go. Top three is anybody's race. Tim is back to the front, coming to the line this time. They will not make another lap, so Tim.
Becker done with the 18-lap 5:01.
Sorry, where's the
result.
What?
Craig's
Where's Robbie?
done with a 17.
Robbie made the lap. I'm sorry, Robbie made the lap. Robbie was
Bart
farther ahead than I
done with a
expected.
18-lap 5:03.1 result.
All right, never mind. Robbie takes it. 19.515. Tim second with an 18.501.
Robbie Marks
Bart
done
Alvarado
with a
third, 18.503. Ellery
result.
fourth,
All
18.506.
drivers are
Bartleby
finished.
fifth,
Bartleby
18.516.
done with a
Craig
18-lap
sixth,
5:16.1
17.502.
result.
I grabbed the wrong orange
The
cars. They
race
were
is
coming
completed.
around.
Up next, race number 3.
Went the whole race, not
Michael V.
mistaking the
Pro
two of them,
Stock.
and then on the last lap.
Amen. Greg Roshan. Jacob Frommier. Tom Bach. Jeff Wilson. Tony Hines. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Curtis, I'm assuming it feels better now? The shocks feel better though? It's amazing when there's oil there.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Tom says he does 30 in the front, 22 in the rear, and stock is 22.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. A main for Micro B. Everyone's checked in except Daniel and Nick.
Daniel Hines.
All right, Daniel's checked in. Is Nick, you going to make this?
Nick Krodinger.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's get them gridded up. Tony on the 1, Tom on the 2, Daniel on the 3, Nick on the 4, Greg on the 5, Jeff on the 6, and Jacob on the 7th. Tony, Tom, Daniel, Nick, Greg, Jeff, Jacob. All right, everyone's on the grid. Gonna go with the sound and tone. Clean start. Tony's out front. Tom in second. Daniel third. Nick fourth. Greg fifth. Jacob in sixth. I'm sorry, Jeff sixth. Jacob in seventh. Tony on a 25:04 pace. Tom on a 25:10. Daniel on a 19:502. Nick on an 18:510. Greg on a 17:515. Jacob 16:519, and Jeff on a 15:509. Daniel just dropped the fastest lap of the race with a 14.555. Except Jacob just came back and dropped a 14.212. Close battle between first, second, and third. Tom Bach just about 1.5 seconds behind Tony. Daniel not even a second behind Tom. Nick just dropped a 13.710 lap. Jacob comes back with a 13.871. Nick just improved again with a 13.591. All right, coming up on 2 down, 3 to go. It's Tony in first with a 21.511. Daniel second, 25.06. Tom third on a 21.511. Nick in fourth. Oh, Tony drops down to third. Daniel's up to first. Tom in second. Tony third. Nick in fourth. Top battle for the top four.
Curtis, underneath.
Looks like Nick has some troubles on that last lap. Coming on 2.5 down, 2 to go, 2.5 to go. Daniel's in first with a 25:01 pace. Tony in second, 25:06 pace. Tom in third with a 25:09 pace. Top close race with the top three. Nick still with the fastest lap at a 13.591. Three down. Just over 3 minutes left, or I'm sorry, just over 1.5 minutes left. Daniel still in first, 21.514. Fastest lap, it was 14.318. Tony on a 25:04, Tom on a 25:07. Oh, Tony rolls it in the doubles. That'll put Tony down to third, moves Tom up to second. Tight race between Tom, Tony, and Nick. Daniel first, Tom second, Nick moves up to third, Tony's in fourth. Nick just dropped another fast lap of 13.034. Daniel on a 25:01, Tom on a 25:07. Tony on a 25.13, Nick on a 25.15, Jacob on a 19.5 flat, Greg on a 19.504, and Jeff with a 17.511.
30 seconds left.
There we go, 30 seconds left. Daniel still leading with a 25 flat. Tom with a 25.09. Tony and Nick battling for third.
15 seconds left.
5 seconds left, folks. 5 seconds left. Daniel's in first, Tommy second, Tony and Jacob. Race is ended. When you finish line, you are done.
Jeff Wilson done with a
Jeff, you are
17 lap
done.
504.1 result. Tom Bach done with a 20 lap
Tom is done.
508.8 result.
Tony's done. Jacob's
Tony
done.
Hines done
Daniel's
with a 20
done.
lap 510.3 result.
Greg and Nick are done.
Jacob Frommier done with a 20 lap 510.7 result. Daniel Hines done with a 21 lap 512.7 result. All drivers are finished. Greg Roshan done with a 20 lap 514.9 result. The race is completed. Up next, race number 4. Micro T Pro Stock. A main.
It didn't count as last 2 laps.
Okay, T guys, get them ready. Also, guys, we're going to do podium pictures tonight. We haven't done it in a while. I want to do it. We're going to get back on it. Yep, we're going to do podium pictures tonight.
Didn't get his last 2 laps. Oh, God. Adjustments here. He was between me and Tom, so I can split time. Tires on the rear. Make it 509 and it puts them in between us.
No.
Okay.
You are adding this amount of laps. You're not making that the result.
I can't add laps. I can change. I need to change
No,
time.
you can by hitting the add button right there.
Okay, so add 2 laps and make that the time. Okay.
No, this doesn't make it the time. This adds this.
Well, the time you can't. Add end time is 440.
His end time is 440, so you need to go down
Hold on.
and add 30 seconds.
Click down the type. Override. That's what I
We're
want.
already this far.
I'm already.
What is it, 30 seconds? We need
30
to add?
seconds and we'll do it.
He needs a 509.
Yeah.
Where's he at? 509.
29 seconds. Okay.
It's not that hard.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
Save
But
it.
you didn't figure out what you're doing.
That's the goofiest way to do it. I would just type in a new time.
All right, guys, sorry about that. We had to fix it for whatever reason. Didn't count Nick's last 2 laps. All right, guys, we need some marshals out here. Get this one finished.
Nick's transponder slid, so the eye was right under that little plastic piece on the top.
Servo tape your transponders in, guys. Mount them solidly. All right, guys, Micro T Pro Stock. I got 2 trucks. 3 trucks. Bentley's out. Okay. Everybody check in real quick because I didn't have it up.
Curtis Sand, Robbie Marks, Greg Roshan.
All right, guys. Greg, Curtis, and Robbie is the way they will start. We got marshals. We got one. We need one down there in the corner, guys, by the track entrance. Help us out. Whoever's left, help us out. Right there. Thank you. All right, marshals ready. Drivers ready. We're going to go with the sound of the tone. Curtis out front. Greg second. Greg got the motor. Curtis back to the lead. Is it the Curtis and the hair? Slow and steady wins the race. Oh. Watch the walls. You got plastic parts on those still, guys. This is the race for the lead right now. Greg hangs it up. Curtis back to the point. Robbie says, keep doing that, guys. I'm coming. Robbie is coming. He has the fastest lap out of 15.6. Oh, Curtis has trouble with the carousel. It's Greg, Curtis, Robbie, your running order. Greg trying to put a lap on Robbie now. Oh, Robbie noses down the hole, down the dip. Give me my investment mail. Tell us we're closed. The phone's ringing over here. Okay. Greg out front. He's got 5 seconds over Curtis. Curtis has 15 over Robbie. Greg with a new fast lap of 15.277. All right, we need a couple more trucks. Make this exciting. I want on trucks on the oval. That'd be fun. Well, yours is a pace car. Oh, Curtis upside down. Trips on the coming out of the dip in the carousel.
One minute left.
1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go.
"45 seconds left.
The wheel chatter these things have going around the sweeper down here.
30 seconds left.
It's the rear, it's not the front.
"15 seconds left.
One more time, Greg. There you go. Time has expired. When you cross the line, you're done. Greg is done with an 18.504.
Result.
Missed his
Curtis
TQ by,
done with a
actually beat his
17 lap
TQ by 2 seconds.
508.4 result. All drivers are
Qualified with
finished.
an 18.506, wins
Robbie
the main with an
Marks done with a
18.504.
17 lap 514.4 result. The race is completed.
All right, guys. If you're still here, let's do quick podiums and pack it up and go home.
Those pictures. I gotta pack up all my stuff now. No, I gotta go take pictures then. I know. All right. And then go home and have dinner.